This is a case involving a petition to confirm a non-agreed CSRP order. The CSRP took place on March 5th of 2025, and the state's petition to confirm the non-agreed CSRP order was filed on March 17th, 2025, if you wanted to take official notice of that document and its contents.
We'll do so at this time. You may proceed.
Thank you. So we were here for a docket on March 27th, 2025. And the state is aware that we need at least a temporary order due to the time-sensitive nature of the case. This case, as you've touched on, involves a modification of support and confirmation of arrears. There was a prior order in this case that was signed by the court in February of 2013, and that set child support for Mr. Kreiner at $274 a month as of March 1st, 2013. And cash medical support at $64 a month as of March 1st, 2013. There's also a retroactive judgment of $13,974 taken as of February 20th, 2013, with a $119.87 per month repayment ordered as of March 1st, 2013. So the CSRP order at issue in this case confirmed child support arrears of $27,169.31 as February 28, 2025, with a $186 repayment as of April 1st, 2025. And it also confirmed medical arrears of $1,826.47 as of February 28, 2025. And
what's that amount again, please? 1,000 what?
I apologize. $1,826.47.
Okay.
As of February 28th, 2025, with a $60 a month repayment as of April 1st, 2025. And I provided to the court the most recent pay record or financial activity report, and we intend to offer that as State's Exhibit 1 in a bit. So our understanding is that the main bone of contention between the parties has to do with the amount of Mr. Kreiner's gross income that was calculated at the time of the CSRP. And he contends that that led to an incorrect net amount on which to base current child support. You had ordered him to provide his most recent pay stub and his 2024 W-2s from 2 employers, which he provided to the state. The state calculated current child support in the, so based on the most recent pay stub, and Mr. Kreiner may expand on this earlier. He thinks there may be one even more recent than this one. The state calculated current child support for one child inside the order, one child outside is $1,054. And then at the time of the March 27th, 2025 setting, Mr. Kreiner notified the court that he was expecting another child. And based on my discussion with Mr. Kreiner, that has not happened yet. It's probably going to be in the next week or so. So we did an alternate calculation for one child in, 2 children outside. That doesn't really apply at this moment, but all of that was based on the most recent pay stub that we had available. So we don't believe there is a disagreement about medical or dental support, which is being provided privately by Ms. Clark. I would note that the child support officer in the CSRP order came up with a slightly different calculation for current child support. It's off by about $40 from what we calculated for one child in, one child outside the order. But that may be just because they didn't have the most recent pay information that we had. So, Your Honor, that's all I have. Thank you very much for your patience.
All right, Mr. Kreiner, sir, here's the deal. Math's the math. You earn what you earn. Child support's based on what you earn, sir. So I got no way around that. So the bottom line is, unless you got something here that shows something differently, and how the math is somehow wrong, then, sir, I got to go with that, because the Texas Family Code makes child support contingent on what you are earning. Technically, what you have earned over the last 12 months is what I'm supposed to really look at, because you wouldn't believe the people that leave their job as soon as new child support comes around. So, but the bottom line is, the math on that is what I've got to order. And if you want something different, sir, you're going to have to you have to show me a legal reason why I should do so. And so, and as your own legal rep, that's what you have to do, sir. So the bottom line is, I got to hold you to the same standard, you and Ms. Clark. When you ask me to do the legal things, I got to hold you to the same standards as if you as if you went to Texas Tech law. Okay. So but the bottom line is, the law's the law on this one. So I'm gonna let the state call you both as witnesses. You can tell the court why you want what you want, but if it's not in conformity with the law, there's probably not anything there. Well, I know there's not anything I can do about it. Any argument you make has to be in conformity with the laws of the state of Texas for child support. So at this time, I'm going to let the state call you both as witnesses. If there's anything either you think I need to know that didn't come out during your general testimony, then you'll be allowed to tell the court that information so long as it's relevant. So I'll let the state go ahead and call you as witnesses at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll call Mr. Kreiner first. All right, Mr. Kreiner, please state your full name for the record.
Justin Chardell, Kreiner Sr.
All right, thank you. And please state the name and age of your child with Ms. Clark.
Justin Chardell, Kreiner Jr.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
16.
16 years old. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, ma'am, 16.
All right, thank you. So do you recall the CSRP meeting that you attended on March 5th, 2025?
Yes.
And is it true that you did not sign the order coming out of that proceeding?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm going to go through each part of the CSRP order and give you a chance to explain any disagreement. So, Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1, the most recent financial activity report in the case, into evidence.
Okay. I need to share the screen on that because the only thing I've gotten here are the information on the Mr. Kreiner's income. So.
Okay, I think I sent that earlier today. I don't know if it was.
Okay, it's not in the packet I got so far. So just go ahead and share a screen, please. This is going to be State's Exhibit Number 1. This is the financial activity report in your case. It shows what funds have been paid for child support through the state disbursement unit through the end date of this order, end date of this document. Is there any legal reason at this time, Mr. Kreiner, that this information should not be provided to the court? Shows what you owe. Is there a legal reason this should not come into evidence, sir?
That's fine. Yes, I agree. That's
all
fine.
right. Ms. Clark, any objection?
No.
All right. I'm going to have the state remark this as State's Exhibit Number 1 and send it over. It is now admitted. You may proceed at this time, Ms. Opens.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Go ahead and stop sharing at this moment. Okay, Mr. Kreiner, the CSRP order confirmed child support arrears or unpaid past due child support at $27,169.31 as of February 28th, 2025, with an ordered repayment of $186 a month as of April 1st, 2025. Mr. Kreiner, do you have any reason to disagree with this part of the order?
I don't have no, I'm good. No.
Okay,
No.
so you say you don't disagree with that part of the order?
I mean, at the end of the day, it comes out of my check. I mean, what didn't come out, I can't sit here and go back and forth with it. I mean, whatever you guys got is what it is, so we'll go from there.
Right, and then the order also confirmed medical support arrears of $1,826.47 as of February 28th, 2025, ordered repayment of $60 a month as of April 1st, 2025. Did you have any reason to disagree with that part of the order?
Whatever I was previously paying, I felt as if that was coming out for the medical or Medicaid or whatever the case was in that payment. I'd be there, but other than that,
Here's the deal, sir. I was looking at that order as it was going to be a screenshot before the court, and there were some dates that there was nothing coming in. All right, so obviously those dates, that's what's counted against you, sir. All right, not what was taken out. What was taken out, yeah, you get credit for it. But if you didn't make the payment and it wasn't being taken out, yeah, that's what you have to owe. That's what you owe, sir. And I've got to look at making you order you to repay that amount. So anyway, the state may proceed.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Kreiner, did you have any reason to disagree with that part of the order?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so next you were ordered to pay in the CSRP order. You were ordered to pay Ms. Clark $23 in cash medical support based on her payment for Justin Jr.'s health insurance beginning April 1st, 2025. Did you have any reason to disagree with that part of the order?
Yes, if it's just medical and dental that he needs to be placed on private insurance as well to have double insurance, I'm able to do that and provide that.
Okay, so you're willing to provide the private health insurance? Is that what you're?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so but you're not currently providing that insurance, correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have private health insurance available to Justin Jr. through your employer or another source at a reasonable cost?
Yes, ma'am, through my employer.
Okay, and do you know what that is?
As far as the premiums?
Correct, yeah, just for Justin Jr.
No, ma'am, not at the moment, but
All right.
whatever.
Real quick, sir, do you already have health insurance right now?
Yes.
Okay, and how much is that costing you each month?
I don't know, Judge. I don't look at it. It just comes out.
All right, then. And how many people own that health insurance at this time? You and who else?
My wife and my children.
Okay, and how many other children do you have on that? I know you got one more. I got one that I'm getting ready to give you. I'm giving you credit for. And I understand it's another on the way. So how many more children than that do you have?
2 others.
All right, so you got a total, including this child, you have a total of 5 kids?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. And are all those other children, except for the new baby, obviously, are all of them on on this health insurance policy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. All right, then. So, sir, what we'll need to do is figure out what that is, and I'll see whether or not I'm going to order this. But we're going to get some testimony from Mom, and if she's on government insurance, then she can still keep that. If she's not, we'll need to see whether or not we're going to switch over at this point, because like I say, we got an older child here, only got a couple of years before they're 18. And
yes, sir.
switching insurance around on them can be catastrophic. So I'm gonna have to hear from Mom on that one way or the other. So, but anyway, I'll let the state go ahead and proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And then similarly on related to dental insurance, Mr. Kreiner, you were ordered to pay Ms. Clark $13 in cash dental support effective April 1st, 2025, based on her payment for Justin Jr.'s dental insurance. Do you have any reason to disagree with that part of the order?
I can place him on that as well.
All right, sir, we're waiting here to see what Mom wants to do on those again. With 16-year-olds, and this has been, if this child's been on this health insurance this whole time, then the odds are, sir, I'm not going to switch it around, because again, with only 2 years left, that's just not cost efficient and probably medically efficient for the child. Don't need to switch doctors, then got to make sure still get the same coverage, but we'll get that information from Mom in a minute. All right, you may proceed, Ms. Ovens. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Kreiner, are you currently working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where do you work?
Tex-Mex.
And how long have you worked there?
6 months.
What is your current rate of pay?
$24.
Okay, is that per hour?
Yes.
Okay. Approximately how many hours per week do you work?
It all varies on the demand of contracts.
Okay, can you estimate number of hours you work on average?
Average, if on a good day, maybe 40 if I'm lucky, 50.
I think is that 40 to 50 hours a week?
Yes, ma'am.
And how often are you paid?
Weekly.
And is it correct that you provided the court and the state your most recent pay stub? Well, actually, I guess you say there's something more recent, but you did provide us with a pay stub dated March 28th, 2025, and 2024 W-2s from Tex-Mex and I believe it's stage 3 solids control.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your Honor, I think at this time, I wanted to offer those documents into evidence.
All right, sir, I've got your Tex-Mex documentation and your W-2s. I'm going to mark these as 1, 2, and 3. Is there any legal reason these should not come in evidence before the court this time, sir?
No, sir.
All right. Any objection, Ms. Clark?
No.
All right, sir. And again, I will redact these or and seal them in the court file so that no one will be allowed to review the personal information and Social Security information that's on any of this documentation. You may proceed. Thank you.
Thank you. Were those exhibits 2 through 4, maybe, or?
Oh, I thought like I got. Well,
'Cause I got
I got
exhibit
2 through 4.
1.
I'm sorry, I forgot about the so the text mix is 2. The emergent LLC is 3, and the text mix is 4. Thank you.
Text is the pay stub number 2 and the W-2 number 4.
Yeah, W-2 number. Yeah, the first one is the emergence. That's number 3. Text mix is number 2. Emergence 3, and the text mix W-2 is 4. Yeah, thank you.
All right, sorry. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, I got 2 text mix. I'm not gonna go text mix. The judge skipped lunch, so you know what he's thinking about. And sorry about that. Now.
I know. Now I'm going to have trouble, but
Yeah, because I keep saying, oh, you know, I hadn't heard much. Obviously, you work for a mixing company. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, no problem. All right, state may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Mr. Kreiner, to the best of your knowledge, are these true and correct copies of your 2 W-2s and your March 28th, 2025 pay stub?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. So in the CSRP order, you were found to have a gross monthly income of $7,267.60. Do you disagree with that amount?
I definitely do. That's
okay. Okay, go ahead. Can you please explain?
That's when we have contracts. Our policies have just been changed. I've been notified that Guarantee 50 is no longer in place, and it's only for the drivers. And so with that being said, moving forward, whatever I explained to the lady I spoke to before, that's no longer applicable.
Okay, here's the deal, sir. Law's the law. I've got to look and see what you've earned over the last year. I'm supposed to look at exactly over the last 12 months what you earned to come up with your child support going forward. 12 months from now, if that's different, then you can come back in and change it around. But, you know, I can't expect, you know, you say this is going to happen, but and it might just happen, sir. But right now, this is the truth of the matter, you know. So I've got to base it on what you have been earning for the last 12 months, sir. And I'm sorry that the family code's kind of specific on that. Unless you change jobs and you can show the court what the new job is and the new amount is going to be, then I'm stuck with what you've earned over the last 12 months, sir.
Right, and then Mr. Kreiner, based on that gross monthly income amount, you were calculated to have a net monthly income after taxes and cash medical and dental support of $5,775.59. Do you disagree with that amount?
State keeps saying the amount, sir. You disagreeing with the math. You can disagree with the amount all you want, but that's not a factor. If you disagree with the math, you got to show me how the math is wrong, sir. Thank you.
That's fine. I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kreiner, did you have anything to add?
Based on the hours, that's incorrect. But if the math is math, then okay.
Yeah, and the hours were, and you actually did earn that money working those amount of hours over the last 12 months, correct, sir?
Yes, sir, I guess.
Yeah, just like my pay stub said, yeah. If it's what you earned, it's what you earned. So yeah, so sorry about that. Thank you.
And you've touched on this already, Mr. Kreiner, and I may have to redo my calculation based on this, but how many children do you currently have, aside from Justin Jr.?
2, one here and one on the way, and 2.
Oh, got it. Okay. So these are your biological children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And they're, take it both under, well, one hasn't been born yet, but one is under 18, I take it?
Yes.
And when is that child, the child who has not been born yet, when is that child due to be born?
I'll give or take 2 weeks. Okay. Give or take 2 weeks. 3 weeks at the most. It's the middle of April.
Understood. Thank you. So based on one child inside the order, one child outside of the order, which is how it is at the moment, the CSRP order calculated your monthly.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was hoping to see. He's saying he's got 2 other kids, so you need to get into those. Okay.
I,
All right, so
I
you said you got okay, we got one with you, we got one on the way, and we got this one. You say you have two more children above and beyond this, correct?
Not biological, no sir.
Oh, okay. That's what I was getting ready to say. You have two other biological children. So what do you have? Stepkids?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can't count stepkids, sir. Sorry about that. All right, you may proceed then, Ms. Opens. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. So at this point in time, just so we're clear, Mr. Kreiner, so at this point in time, there's one child inside the order, one child outside the order, and the CSRP order calculated your monthly child support obligation, your current obligation, to be $1,011 per month as of April 1st, 2025. Do you disagree with that amount?
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right, Your Honor. All right. Your Honor, I did have a calculation. The state made a calculation based on the most current, the check stub that we received from Mr. Kreiner.
Okay.
I don't know if you want us to get into that.
No, let's go ahead and look to because that's what he said he's going to be making less hours with what he's done previously. And sir, when did you start working for Tex Mix?
September 14th.
So you've been with them 6 months.
September 13th.
Okay, so you've been with them a little bit, getting ready to be 7 months and next week, correct?
I believe so, sir.
All right. Has the state done the calculations based on just the Tex Mix over the average over the last 6 months?
No, Your Honor, I just did the calculation based on the year to date on the most recent pay stub.
Okay, so you did the year to date since the 1st of January till now.
Correct.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, that's going to be a close enough average. Thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Kreiner, did you hear in my opening where I explained the state's calculation of your current child support obligation based on your most current pay stub?
I believe so. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So do you disagree with that amount? I think it was $1,054. Let me make sure. We did I think it's $1,054 a month based on the one child inside the order, one child outside. And then we did for the one child inside, and then when your other child is born, two children outside the order, we had $964 a month calculated. So did you have any disagreement with those calculations?
It wouldn't make a difference if I did, so I guess I don't.
Well, I mean, you certainly could explain if you have a disagreement.
Nah, it's cool. No worries. Judge said I make it, so okay.
Well, I'm not saying you make it. So I'm saying the paperwork saying you're making it. Okay, your boss, the people you work for, saying you're making it, not me. So, but
yeah, I make it. Then okay,
yeah,
I ain't.
yeah,
What it is.
Believe me, and the IRS says you're making it because they're taking your money out. So yeah, this is what you're earning, sir. Sorry. So thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, and I have one final question. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Kreiner. Relevant to the issue of court costs, do you have any prior military or first responder experience?
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna go ahead and waive court costs on this one. He's got a new baby coming. He's got enough costs going on, so I'll waive it. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, tell your new baby happy birthday.
Appreciate it. Your Honor, I pass the witness. Thank you.
All right, be back to you in a moment, Mr. Kreiner. Give you the opportunity to tell the court anything in addition, but I'll let the state call your next witness. And again, go over the information concerning the health insurance so we can see whether or not we need to order Mr. Kreiner to start putting the child on his. It probably wouldn't hurt. It probably wouldn't cost you anything extra, sir, if you went ahead and did it. And it may save you on a deductible, on a copay down the line. So I would tell you no matter what to do it, sir, but let's get some testimony from mom and let's see what kind of health insurance we got going forward. Thank you. All right, you may proceed at this time, Ms. Opens.
Thank you. I call Melissa Clark. Ms. Clark, please state your full name.
Melissa Italia Arnita Clark.
Thank you. Are you the mother of Justin Kreiner Jr.?
I am.
Okay. Do you recall the CSRP meeting you attended on March 5th, 2025?
I do.
So on the CSRP order, is it true that you signed that order?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And did you read the order before you signed it?
I did.
And did you understand it?
I did.
And did you sign that voluntarily?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you a few brief questions about the health insurance and dental insurance. Under the CSRP order, Mr. Kreiner is ordered to pay $23 a month in cash medical support to you. How are you currently providing health insurance to Justin Jr.?
Through my employer, the state of Nevada.
And then in terms of dental insurance, the CSRP ordered Mr. Kreiner to pay $13 a month in cash dental support. How are you providing dental coverage to Justin Jr.?
Through my insurance as well.
I apologize. Is that through your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm probably looking at keeping it there, ma'am, just to be on the safe side, like I say, with an older child. So, but anyway, I'll go ahead and let the state proceed. Thank you.
You're right. I don't have any further questions unless Ms. Clark, is there anything you wanted to add?
No.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, folks, this is again, like I've been trying to say all along, the math on this. I'm looking at having to go with what the state's doing. Again, the state just went with the last 3 months, and that's an average. I like to do the whole year back, but that because he had another job, another place for the 6 months prior to September of last year, then it would skew this. So I just want to look at what he's earning right now, and I'm basing child support on that. Again, sir, if that changes over the time frame, you can come back in and change it. I'm looking at going ahead and order the current child support payment, the current cash medical, and order the mom to maintain health insurance. Any uninsured medical or dental expenses are 50-50. Sir, since you already have children and dependents on your health insurance, it'd probably still be a good idea for you to just go ahead and add this child to that health insurance. And that way, if there's something not covered by mom, it may be covered by yours, and it'll save you some money. It's not going to cost you anything extra because they don't charge you per dependent. If you got one or a dozen, it's still the same amount. So it might be something you still want to do, but that's left up to you. It's not a court order. And I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, I'll waive court costs, and I'm gonna start the new amount. And the state did do, and I'm sorry, the judge's memory is going. The state is looking at the new amount and going ahead and give him credit for the new child starting the first day of May, or did you calculate that in at this time?
Your Honor, I was going to leave that up to you. I know that.
Yeah, the baby's only 2 weeks off. I'll have him. Let's go ahead and start the new child support amount, basically, and give him credit for the new baby starting the first day of May. The amount as far as since there was no prior order, let's just go ahead and do the new amount based on the new child the first day of May, and he has to confirm to the state. This baby should be born within the next 30 days unless this child wants to be really, really late. And so sir, you'll need to confirm with the state within the next 30 days that the baby was born, and that way that we can know going forward that's going to be the correct amount, so that won't be a problem. So
Yes, sir.
So Ms. Hopkins, what else do you need on this one, please, ma'am?
Yeah, just so I understand, so in terms of the current support with just the one child in, one child out was $1,054. Is that in effect for April?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay.
That's
And then
April.
I apologize for interrupting. And then effective May 1st, the lower amount, I want to say it's $964. So
Okay.
that's effective May 1st.
Yes, it is.
And then in terms of the arrears, is that the same that was in the order?
Yes, it is. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And the repayment is requested in the order also on both.
All right. You're right. I don't think I have anything further.
All right, then. All right, I'll start with you, Mr. Kreiner. Anything else, sir? Any questions?
Thank you, Judge. No.
All right, Ms. Clark, any questions, ma'am?
No, thank you.
All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and let the state prepare that order. Again, Mr. Kreiner, let the state know that I'll have Ms. Hopkins to have it on our dock to make sure the baby came in healthy. If there's a problem, you'll be sure to let the state know. But hopefully, a perfectly healthy born child is coming your way within the next couple of weeks. And as soon as that child that child will not start sleeping all night long for a few months, for several months. So get used to it, sir. All right.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Judge.
I never want to go down that path again. So anyway, we're good. So anything else from the state, ma'am?
I don't think so, but Your Honor, so the order, which will be issued before the child is born, we still have the May 1st, 2024 effective amount for the second child.
Right.
And then Mr. Kreiner is to notify our office when the child
is born.
after
Yeah.
born. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you want that put in the order?
Yeah.
But he's
I want he needs to notify the office with proof of birth. So hospitals don't. I'm not sure if they give birth certificates or right away at the hospital anymore. They used to get a certificate of birth, but it technically wasn't a birth certificate. But wherever the hospital gives you to show the birth of your child, sir, you need to send a copy of that to the state. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there a particular deadline you want him to do that by?
Well, the day is the 7th of April, so I will, sir. You need to do that on or before the 5th day of May.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nothing further.
All right. Thank you. All right, folks. Good luck to both of you. Everybody be safe out there. And like I said, the state's going to prepare that order, get it out to you. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and have them, my assistant redact the information on this and seal this thing. And like I said, good luck to both of you. And we're off the record. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Clark. Thank you, Mr. Kreiner.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I'm going to try and get this order to you. If not today, I apologize. We have a docket, so it may be sometime on Thursday, but I'm going to try and get it to you as soon as I can.
Okay. No worries. Take your time.
And we'll both receive it through DocuSign.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Well, I thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And y'all are free to go.